Texas Senator Ted Cruz feels no remorse over the 16-day government shutdown that occurred earlier this year. That's according to an interview he did with ABC's Jonathan Karl. Cruz dismissed the idea that the shutdown was his fault. He also dismisses the idea that it was a mistake at all. Check this out.
I think it was absolutely a mistake for President Obama and Harry Reid to force a government shutdown.
Now, you know, even John Boehner has said this was a Republican shutdown.
Look, I can't help what other people say. And, John, I understand that in the media, every day the media reported the Republicans shut the government down.
But come on. I mean, we're a couple months away from this. The only reason why this happened is because you insisted, Republicans insisted, that Obamacare be defunded as a condition of funding the government. If you took away that insistence, there would be no shutdown. I mean, really.
You've got conservatives who stood strong and said, let's stop the train wreck that is Obamacare. And you've got Democrats in the middle of the shutdown. President Obama called every Senate Republican to the White House, sat us in a room and said, I called you here to tell you we're not going to negotiate, we're not going to compromise on anything. Repeatedly, Republicans were compromising, trying to find a middle ground. And repeatedly, Democrats said, no compromise, shut it down.
Cruz told the Dallas Morning News that his only regret was that Senate Republican leadership didn't stand stronger in the fight against Obamacare. Zach, how is Ted Cruz denying his role in the shutdown when he kind of was the poster boy for it?
It's not that he kind of was the poster boy for it. He was the whole kit and caboodle. I mean, a bunch of other Senate Republicans decided to get on board just because they didn't want to look like they were less conservative than Ted Cruz. You know, poor Marco Rubio was thinking, okay, what do I have to do to shore up my relationship with the GOP base here? Obviously, they're really excited about this stuff that Ted Cruz is saying, so I better endorse it. It was the Ted Cruz plan, and I love the way he describes this refusal to negotiate. Well, what if the condition that Republicans had put on this was that Obama resign? Obama, right. You must resign or we're going to shut down the government. If Obama comes to the table and says, okay, I'm not going to negotiate over resigning, is that unreasonable? It's just amazing.